My whole life, I mean, we and him kind of back and forth with sports. I always got to be able to play up with him. So, but finally to play on a varsity sport together was kind of like our goal. So to match up on the football field was really fun. I mean, I'm his younger brother. I was always used to playing kind of like the sidekick, so it was fun. He was a feisty kid, especially when he was on the football field. He played every single snap kind of with his heart. And so having that attitude about him, he was kind of like my big hero. I need to make sure I hit harder than AJ. I need to make sure I run faster than AJ. So he was kind of like my benchmark to make sure I reached for him. So my brother was smart and very, I would say very mature for his age. My brother usually tended to hang out with like the older crowd. So even as a freshman in high school, he's hanging out with seniors. He just kind of had that very adult-like mentality. He came home for Christmas break, and he had lost weight. He was a little tired, and his back hurt, his lower back hurt. We were supposed to go hang wreaths on Arlington the 15th, and his back was killing him. And he was like, I need something, like I need a pain relaxer or something. They walked in a couple hours later and said, you've been diagnosed with leukemia. And my mom and brother kind of chuckled, like, you're in the wrong room. We're just here for like a pain release. And they're like, no, AJ Slye, you were diagnosed with leukemia. And we were like, what? It's a linebacker. So when you picture a linebacker, strong kid, I mean, my whole life, he was stronger than me, faster than me, all that stuff. And so to see him kind of wither away was hard. But it was also a weird dynamic because as he withered away physically, mentally and emotionally, and also spiritually, he kind of grew as a person. And that was a weird dynamic to watch because you're watching this kid slowly just die, and yet his spirit was like living. That was also the same thing my mom told him is, if you ever want to quit, if you ever think this is too much, you can tell me, you can tell your dad, but the person that you have to tell you're done with is call Joey up and tell him you're done. And so when there was days when he was tired, didn't want to do anything, he's like, I quit. I gave him his phone. When he didn't want to call me, so it was kind of that back and forth dynamic between us. Definitely the first game was big for me. I don't know if you guys see, I hold up the 6 every time I make a field goal. That first game was huge also because I got the first tackle of the season. And I knew he wouldn't let me get off the field if I didn't get a tackle. I never had a game where I was felt such a other presence on me, I guess, during the game. So this strong man died from such a horrible disease. What can we do about it, and what can we spread his legacy? Because he would have been a huge importance to society and all. And so we wanted to spread his legacy, and we started looking into it and started seeing what we could do about a foundation. Slye Strong number 6 foundation. We had a golf tournament for my brother. We had a concert that we were donating to the church, our local church. We had a book drive where we gained about, I think, 3,000 books, and we gave them away to local hospitals and stuff like that. We gave away 6 scholarships this spring, and we wanted to give it to kids that resembled AJ. Good scholar kids, they're good in the community, and they're also great athletes, so that's kind of what we look for. And then we also had that selfless selfie that we did. Even though you might not have known AJ, you might have someone that's battling something, and you can just be nice for a day. Just kind of do it in the name of whoever you're doing it for. So just the things that we can do in name of AJ to keep his legacy alive is really, really special.